try and find a space where you can lay down. As you start to get into this position and start to kind of wiggle and shake out the morning or the day's kind of angst and stiffness, I want you to start by drawing your attention just to your internal self, kind of to your body, to your breath, not really judging yourself. So it's not to say my breathing is too fast, too slow, but just how is my breathing? Not to say my body is too tense, too stiff, but just how is my body feeling? If you haven't already, I'll encourage you to maybe close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. I want you to start by taking control of your breathing here and take one really deep, really full belly breath in and exhale. And I want you to draw your attention to the top of your head, the very crown point, and start to notice any sensations in this area, any feelings of lightness, any tingling sensations. And if you feel any sensations or feel any tension, I'll encourage you to try and take a deep breath in and visualize all of those muscles just relaxing, kind of breaking down and letting go. And we're going to move down to our forehead, see if we notice any different sensations there, any different pressures. I want you to draw your attention to your eyes. Feel the heaviness of your eyes. Feel the weight as it kind of pulls down towards that bed or sits really solidly in your seat. Moving down to the cheekbones, the jaw, your lips. Really feeling the sensation in each of these body parts. Focusing on those deep breaths in and out. As you notice tension or pressure anywhere in your body as we go through, simply focus on our breath and try and let that tension go with each breath out. You may notice that your mind begins to wander throughout this exercise. It's very natural and normal. Simply bring your attention back as you realize that we've been distracted. We're going to go ahead and move now to our upper back. Really want you to feel the different pressures there. If you're seated or lying down, you should be able to notice some different tensions in your back. And I want to see if we can breathe and let go of some of that tension, kind of visualize it just flowing away, breaking down. We often carry a lot of tension in our upper back, and so I really want to imagine all of those little muscle fibers really just kind of letting go. We're going to move down our shoulders, focusing on our biceps, our triceps, really trying to isolate these different parts in our body, using our mind to focus really specifically on one part, trying to notice, does my bicep feel different than my tricep? Maybe my right bicep feels different from my left bicep. What can I do? Can I take a deep breath in? Can I let that go and try and find some balance in my body? Get some control, even for these 10 minutes. I'm going to move down my arm and focus on my forearm, drawing my attention to my wrist, individual joints in my hand. Oftentimes there's lots of tension and different pressures in our fingers. We use them very frequently, almost everything we do. And so I'll encourage you to try and find some space to focus on your breath and see if we can have our hands become a little bit heavier, a little bit warmer, just a little bit more still. We're going to come back and focus on our chest, going downwards towards our abdomen, our belly button, really feeling those different pressures, especially as our stomach rises and falls. With each breath in and each breath out. Take another deep breath in here. Really feel your stomach muscles really tensing and relaxing. With each breath out, we should feel our body be a little bit more calm. We're going to continue downwards towards our hips, towards our seats. Really just feel those different pressures. The back of our legs, our quads, and our thighs. Really take a moment here to see and evaluate, are my thighs feeling different than my upper back now that I've breathed out some of this tension? And if so, can I do more of that breathing to let go of this tension in my legs, to just be a little bit heavier, sink a little bit deeper into my seat, a little bit deeper wherever I'm laying down? We're going to continue down and focus on our knees. A lot of pressure often in our knees, in our calves, in our shins. Focusing on the different pressures and sensations. And at this point, you might notice your mind begin to wander again, and simply just bring it back to our practice. Focus on taking those deep, slow breaths. We're going to shift down towards our ankle. Probably a lot of pressure and tension in our feet as we go towards our ankle, our heel, kind of that arch of our foot. Trying to isolate each of these parts really specifically to let go of any tension we're feeling. Continue towards the ball of your feet and try and separate as many of your individual toes in your mind as you can. Really feeling the different pressures, different sensations in each one. Might need to wiggle them a little bit to feel them a little bit differently, but really trying to connect with your body with this practice. We're going to go ahead and take 3 or 4 really deep breaths here, your own pace, no rush, no pressure, no judgment. I want you to notice how your body feels as you're taking these final breaths of our practice. Maybe try and identify a word or two to describe this feeling. For me, it's a sense of warmth, a sense of calm. And so I encourage you to find more time throughout your day or throughout your week, especially now, for meditation or mindfulness practices. And I just wish you all to stay healthy and stay safe out there. And I want to thank you again for joining me this morning for mindfulness.